Vibrating souls, check in. Vibrating souls, check in. Checking in. Checking in. So, I'm compelled to do this. I keep hearing someone ask, what do you want? 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 Divine Feminine is being asked, what do you want? Um, as most women, um, we can be a little indecisive. Um, express your love, past life relationships. But divine masculines are wondering, asking themselves or asking someone else, like inquiring, like what is it that she wants? What will make her happy? What can I do um, to make her happy? What does she want? She wants diamonds. Yeah, she wants diamonds. It, I wish you guys could see my shorts, but they have diamonds on it. Yeah. Um, and that's what she wants, diamonds. Well, I'm gonna say, I guess it's symbolic because I have the diamonds shorts on, and Divine Feminines are saying, yeah, this is diamond cluster hustlers. Yeah, even I got to wear the diamonds on my person just to let folks know, like, my worth. This is diamond. This is not Zubik zirconia. Okay, so I want diamonds. I want them in my ears. I want them around my neck. I want them on my fingers. I want to be spoiled. That's what she's saying. That's what we're saying. We're like, ladies have woken up to their worth. Like I said, just because the woman may be a little extra large or supersized, okay, that does not mean that her self esteem or her self worth is in the basement. And yeah, divine feminines are standing in their power and knowing their worth. And yeah, we want to be treated as such. We want to be spoiled. We want to be pedestaled, you know, admired by our man. And see, this is what's confusing to some divine masculines. Also, is because your divine feminines stand in their power, but at the end of the day, we don't really need validation, and we don't need validation by people that we don't consider to be stable enough to be in our circle or in our lives. So, we are not looking for validation from other people that we don't really admire or respect, So it's not for everybody else. It's kind of for them, for what they deserve, what they want, what we want. divine feminines, because I am divine. Um, yeah, no flaky, no wishy-washy, no head games, no, you know, it's hot out here for up here, trying to make the money for the rent, you know, when the Cadillac money is spent, you know, they start jumping ship. But yeah, we don't want to in and out. We want stability. We want love. We want beautiful love gestures. Just because you woke up with your mate. Just because you are in the presence of your loving counterpart. No. Um, being appreciated. Making the effort. Um, to be loved, making an effort to be loved, making an effort to be lovable. It's work. All of this is work. And it should be effortless work. It shouldn't, it shouldn't be a drag, or it shouldn't, oh my God, here she go. You know, anything that makes you sigh and huff and puff, like, ugh, maybe that ain't the thing for you, you know? Um, when I talk about effort, I'm talking about so much effort where it's like exciting for the person, the people, to wake up knowing that they're connected to their soulmate. Like, it is the best thing. Like, Folgers, waking up with Folgers in your cup, you know, like that happy moment. Yeah, that counterpart bond where it's waking up knowing that you are blissed with another person um, gives you such a beautiful feeling inside that is effortless. It's effortless to love on that person. It's effortless to pull that person in closer. It's effortless to be able to open up to that person, and vice versa. It's effortless in all the ways that you love that person. It's just effortless. It's like automatic, on time, how it's supposed to be, you know. Um, yeah, that's what divine feminines are looking for. Like I said, a lot of women are waking up to realize that they weren't standing in their power. They were not standing in the stance of knowing who they were. They were being thrown a lot of illusions, a lot of imagery that would suggest that living certain lifestyles is okay and was okay, um, because it's just seen a lot. It's just kind of forced on people, to think like, oh well, they doing it, I could do it, it's okay. And a lot of things are not for a lot of people. You have to, pick your poison. You know, um, and some females had picked a side where they had thought that their emotional stability would be taken care of and nurtured because it was the same sex, and the same sex can relate to each other better because they are the same sex. But when you then throw in romantic feelings and jealousy and um, possession and things like that, it gets a little rare. It gets catty. It gets very heated and you know irate and um, dangerous. Because then it's like survival of the fittest type. Like you a woman just like I'm a woman. I'm a man like you. Just you a man. So it's like a fight to the death of you, and that is not a healthy place to be in. Um, and a lot of women um, realize that in a way they were kind of on a hamster wheel, just spinning their wheels, like spinning their little feet, like going, 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 trying to make something work with this person. And in actuality, they were not evolving, going anywhere, and neither was the person that they were in the same sex relationship. They were both stagnant, like just there, you know, but moving, like a constant move, but a constant motion, but not really generating any momentum or speed or going anywhere. It was just in the confines of that box or cage or whatever you want to call it. That's where the motion was. That's where the movement was. Just there. It was nothing that was outside of. It was always a contained type of thing, um, keeping them stagnant, keeping them turning their wheels, because ultimately they were not with the person that God had in store for them, wedding, children. So, with that said, what does divine feminine want? Um, Women's wants are never too much for a man that's willing or capable of giving or fulfilling those wants or those needs. Um, yeah, needs and wants are two different things, so don't get that confused that what you want and what you need could be two different things. But it's always in divine masculine's um, stance or job to understand the love of his life, that her needs and wants are 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 going to be taken care of, but what's needed to be done will be done first, and her wants will come eventually. And I think that's what this whole dialogue or all the things that I was getting, downloads that I was getting, basically that it's two people. I want this. Well, I'm willing to give you this, and I'm willing to give you the needs, meet your needs, and then your wants will also come along with that. But your need, the need for you to feel loved, I'm gonna do that. The need for you to feel supported, I'm gonna do that. The need for you to feel protected, I'm gonna do that. The want of you wanting things to be, your way, and you control them how they're gonna pan out or play out, is not a need. It's something that you want, and you want, divine feminines could be stuck in their ways too, that they want what they want when they want it. And divine masculine is also in a position where he knows that about his mate also. So it's more so, I'm gonna give you what you need and all the things that you have been lacking or had not gotten from previous connections or relationships. I'm trying to give those things to you so you can understand that um, the bond and the connection we solely do have with each other, that this is me fulfilling a need, um, so then we can understand where we are as a couple, you know, um, what you need and what I need. If it's a give and take of what she needs and what he needs, all the wants of being satisfied as the exchange goes hand in hand, if that makes any sense. You know, her needs are met, his needs are met, so the wants come into play as, you know, each person needs are met. Um, and when I say needs, I'm not saying needy, be dependent or needy. Um, like, you can't make a person or have a person um, engulf themselves around you. Like, you can't be so needy to the point where you can't make yourself happy and you're relying on someone else to make you happy all the time. You know, it's most definitely individually you do what you do in life, but collectively you come together to harness the things that you both need from each other. You know, and it has nothing to do with being needy. It has to do with wanting to supply the need of whatever it is for that person, because that is ultimately what makes you both, you know, compatible for each other. You know, someone who understands your needs, your wants, and your desires is it's a very comfortable, easy place to function in. You know, when you're in something that the person doesn't really know what you need or what it is that they need, it kind of comes with a lot of confusion, because then guessing and maybe a lack of communication could kind of bring that down to unwanted space where it's just like, what is happening? What's going on? That's one coming up. Honeymoon children. Conciliation, separation. This ex. What do you need? Because this nigga is getting on my nerves. That's what he said. Like, oh my goodness. This ex is like someone. Get the chance. Too many. Passion, true love, retreat. Right, the same reading all the time. Your past is being brought up all the time. That's what's keeping you and your person, if you're not with your person yet, keeping you guys in separation is reconciliation with the past. Not to say that you haven't reconciled with the past, but the past is always being brought up in your present. Um, and it's a lot of things that need to be worked out. It's children in the situation. Um, so it's just things that need to be handled and put in place, um, to be dealt with. But it's a passionate connection, it's true love, and the separation is, like I said before I pulled the cards, about being individuals. You are in separation, some of you, because you need to rely on being a whole person, your whole person, you, who you are, every day, all day, um, and not feeling any remorse or shame or sorrow or um, backlash for being who you are as an individual. Um, period. You know, um, goes for divine feminine, goes for divine masculine, being an individual, separate. In separation, you are individuals, and what you need and want will come hand in hand once you figure out how to reconcile some of the things in your past. Because for divine feminine, divine masculine, past, you see his children here. So obviously in your past someone had some children or have some children, um, and um, you can't really move on to a harmony or harmonious future if you neglect to take care of things that had already existed before you get into this new connection and this new, some of you are waiting for your soulmate. Others have found the soulmate. So it's same thing. You were in a separation, and it was a lot to do with the individual's past, taking care of certain things and certain people, and make sure everybody was okay. Um, so once you know you get into union as a couple and not separate, once you get into a union together, it can be passionate between the two without a lot of past issues that may come up with kids, past relationships that may come up with um, exes, family members, a lot of just family issues, a lot of family things, getting to know each other, right? A lot of family um, things that may need to be settled or taken care of. Right. When so this is okay. Divine masculines are asking, what does divine feminine want? And divine masculines know what their lives consist of, from the past and in this moment, and what they want for their future. Okay, so this is taking care of your past, the children that he has had, the past relationships he has went through. Um, he is trying to satisfy that portion of his life so it doesn't spill over into what his future plans is looking like. So, like I said, the separation, you're separated as individuals, but a lot of you know that your divine counterpart, who they are, or have some type of idea, you know? Um, and again, it is really about satisfying everybody in the situation so it can have balance and harmony and stability, and it'll equilibrium. It'll be a balanced situation where nobody is feeling slighted, nobody is feeling used or abused or unloved, because ultimately for the divine masculine, um, that his previous children are very important, like family life. um, that is important. That is a very important part of who he is as a person. The children that he's had, the what he wants to give them, what he wants to see happen with them. So, as far as being a family man, he is most definitely like in in that energy. Like I'm a man first. I'm a dad, you know, and I'm somebody's son. You know what I mean? So with that all being said, I'm gonna be the man that um, I know I was raised to be, or I want to be, and I'm gonna stand up and be a force to be reckoned with as far as being a good father to my children. Even if I'm not with their mother, I'm still gonna be a great father to my children, and still be a supportive, ex, or still be a supportive, I hate baby dad. That's just my baby daddy. Yeah, still be a supportive baby daddy, but with boundaries and limitations, because my future life um, and plans um, are something that I'm not willing to negotiate with, and I'm not willing to play with, or I'm not willing to juggle um, anything along with my future and my future wife and my future life. And I want everything all to be, all on the up and up. And with this separation, it's given me time to reconciliate with the past, um, make some plans with my past, my kids, get them straight so I could then be free in my mind, in my heart, um, when this separation is over and I start developing and getting to know my true love, because I know it's going to be passionate and it's everything that I've been looking for. So I want to make sure that I support it, and at every given moment, I'm giving my counterpart what they actually need and we're giving each other what we ultimately want. So when I'm fulfilling their needs, we're also fulfilling our wants. If that makes sense. But yeah, that's basically what was going on. A lot was going on, so it was just like a question that kept popping in my head. What does she want? What do you want? What do you want? What do you want? What do you want? And hopefully I answered that in a way that divine masculines and divine feminines can relate to. If it resonates with you, then this is for you. If not, then keep on scrolling. But for the most part, I think I'm dead on because even before I even did the spread, I said a lot of the things that are here right now. So, yeah. Both counterparts just want a balance of love, a balance of understanding, a balance of forever, a balance of this is my forever future. This is my forever. This is, for lifers. This is my for lifer. And I'm going to be there to help and support any way that I possibly can because this connection means the world to me and is very special to me because it's true and authentic and um, it's a romance of a lifetime. Um, that's what's being felt, and that's what it is. So, Vibe and Soul check in. We done checked in, so I'm out of here. I'm about to check out. Have a good one. Be great.